Kyle Bratcher from Cruiser Customizing.
Gregory Beck with Kuryakyn Distributing.
On this week's Wednesday with Greg, we want to talk a little bit about throttle grip assemblies.
Yeah, you know, over the years, the grip was just a thing that stuck on the end of the handlebar over to the throttle tube and then on the other side to the bar.
Well, for a long time you had 7/8 and 1 inch, and that was really the only two grip options that were out there. A grip that would slide over the stock throttle tube, or the grip, replacement grip, would actually have a throttle tube in it and you'd throw away your stock one.
Yeah, but things have changed. Kyle and I were talking about that and he goes, well, throttle by wire is different. I go, it is? Because on sport bikes, it's this. You use the same old throttle you ever had. You just put a different grip on it as you wish.
Now, for those of you who have never messed with the grips that are now throttle by wire, you will find that it is extremely easy to swap these out. Even easier than the old cable method. Go ahead and match up the necks here and make sure you have the correct grip in hand. You're then going to slide this on so that the splines attach in the correct position. And check to make sure you have throttle response.
You know, grips, as simple as they seem, can be very complex and dangerous if you don't get the right ones. Example, we talked about there's 7/8 inch grips and there's 1 inch grips. Even on bikes, older bikes, all the way back to the beginning of time, that was the way it was. Well, if you go into a motorcycle store and you pick out a pair of grips yourself and you're not careful, you're going to go home and you're going to find out that the left side fits fine, the right side won't. Why? You might have picked up a pack of ATV grips or snowmobile grips. The right hand side of those is the same as the left because they have a thumb throttle, not a tube, so the grip doesn't have to be bigger on the right side. Also, if your vehicle happens to have bar ends, you're going to have an open grip. You have to be careful that when you get the grip on, that it doesn't rub on the handlebar inside, so that it's on the tube completely but not touching the bar, because the throttle can hang up.
Yeah, if you're using a universal grip, such as a Kuryakyn 6240, that's going to be a universal grip that's going to slide onto a stock throttle sleeve of most all of the metric cruisers. On that particular application, you're going to put glue inside the grip, you're going to put glue on the throttle sleeve. When you slide that grip onto the bar or onto that throttle tube, you've got to really make sure that you don't get any glue between the housing and the grip, because it will stick and then your throttle is stuck closed.
Yeah, be careful with the glue. A little bit goes a long ways, and put it at the opening, like right here, because when you push it, the glue's going to go this way. Too much and it's going to start dripping out, or you're going to foul your throttle.
Well, there's lots and lots of grips out there, so if you can choose a model-specific application, that makes things a lot easier. If you're using a universal grip, make sure that it's going to fit your application before you tear the package open and it's no longer returnable.
Do it right the first time. If you don't know how to do it, ask somebody. In
addition to the way that grips fit, you've also got comfort. Some grips are just chrome. Badass, they look great on show bikes, but practicality out on the open road, not so much. 110 degrees outside, those grips are going to be smoking hot, and in the rain, they're going to be extremely slippery. Yeah,
not good. Also, sometimes if you're a big dude and you got big hands, a small grip, not so good. Inversely, if you're a small person and you got small hands, a big thick grip is no good. I personally don't like big thick grips. I like one a little thinner. I like the way they feel. Sometimes tacky grips people like, sometimes smooth. I prefer smooth. So sometimes you're not going to have the best grip in the world the first time. You learn what works for you, and you know what? It could change.
And grips can be a wear item, so you ride it with it for a couple years and it starts, the characteristics of the grip start to change, they start to wear out. It's an easy thing to swap. Take a look at our YouTube videos where we show the installation of lots of different grips, and you can take any fear or apprehension you have out of doing your own grips.
Finding the right grip is really actually kind of fun. It means you're going to ride a lot, you get it tailored to your needs. Heated grip, gosh, got those too, huh?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. Take a look at the grips at cruisercustomizing.com and upgrade your ride today.
And if you got any questions, email us.
Thanks for watching this week's Wednesday with Greg.
And ride safe.